Hello, what's up everyone, Nick here and welcome back to Top 10s. Today's list is all about the most dangerous water slides in the world. Now, as I said in my last video, going down water slides is just one of my favorite things to do in the summer. However, with these water slides I think I might pass up on the opportunity. If you have ever thought about going down any of these water slides or has gone down any of these water slides, comment down below and let me know. Now let's kick things off with number 1. The steamer plummeted down the slide on tubes, and those tubes flipped fairly frequently, leaving several people injured. One person broke her vertebrae in 2 places on the ride. Another broke their collarbone. When these injuries happened, the Waterpark failed to report the incidents or shut down the slide. That's why they were charged. Now, you have to have serious balls of steel to slide down the steamer. Maybe that just adds to the fun. Number 2. Geronimo Falls is a slide in the infamous Action Park, a water park in New Jersey where several people were injured, died, or sued the park because of its lack of safety precautions. Sounds like fun. Geronimo Falls no longer exists, but when it did, it was considered one of the most extreme slides of all time. This was due to its incredibly stupid amount of steepness. The incline was insane. I'm guessing from the pictures I looked up it is nothing like you are seeing here, but a crap ton more worse. Wet n Wild Water Park in Australia is home to one of the most dangerous water slides in the world, Aqualoop. Back in 2012, a woman sued the water park after a serious accident on the side. Somehow, she didn't get enough speed to go all the way around the loop, and slipped back down the loop to the bottom after she failed to clear the loop. The Aquasphere is part of the Arctic Recreation Center. This slide, which features long, winding paths, has been plagued with all kinds of problems since its conception. These problems usually result in people suffering some pretty intense injuries. One boy was seen thrown out of the slide, bottom completely limp after falling off the raft and being bounced around inside the slide. My friend Hannah ended up going to Cedar Point, however she was not able to go on the rapids water slide. Riders get to go down a massive slide while on a raft, with up to 10 people fitting on one raft. The ride was the site of one of the worst injuries and incidents in water slide history. One of the rafts was being pulled to the top of the hill when the ride malfunctioned. The raft was sent hurtling back down the hill before flipping upside down. So 10 people were stuck in their seats, trapped in the water with no way out. One woman has suffered severe head injuries. There were children on the raft, who were scared out of their minds. People rushed into the water and attempted to manually flip the raft back over by hand. This technically isn't the water slide, but I thought I would include anyway. The Arriba water park in the small village of Norderstedt has recently taken drastic measures to protect the people who go there. But once again, it's what happens to people when they come out of the bottom of the water slides that's the problem. On the 4th of March, 2015, 2 girls were sexually assaulted by Afghan asylum seekers in the pool. The girls, aged 18 and 14, were ambushed by 2 Afghans who were waiting at the bottom of the slide for the girls to come out. One of these males was 14, the other was 34. Security teams detained the individuals after separating them from the girls, and the police were called. The most infamous water slide in the world is the Black Hole slide of the Wet n Wild Water Park in Orlando. It has been the target of several lawsuits, all filed by people who have been seriously injured while riding this death trap. In 2000, a man was awarded $1.73 million after filing a lawsuit pertaining to severe injuries he suffered at the Black Hole. He was struck by an unknown object while traveling down the slide. When he was ejected out from the bottom of the slide, he couldn't move his legs. He later needed metal plates implanted into his neck. The city of Benidorm in Spain is home to a slide that have caused mass carnage in its past. It's so dangerous that at one point the pool below it was red with blood. This dangerous ride is known as the VertiGO slide, and one British tourist suffered incredibly severe injuries while riding it. It's a 33-meter high slide, and riders can experience speeds of over 60 miles per hour. You stand in a capsule at the top, and then the trapdoor opens beneath you, instantly shooting you down into the slide. When the British man stepped into the capsule, however, the trapdoor only opened part way. He was forced through a small crack, leaving his face torn apart, and his legs scraped with long gashes. The staff merely took him to the side and told him they would stitch his face up. By that time, the pool at the bottom was filling up with his blood. Sahara Sidewinder's ride of the Kalahari resort in Wisconsin Dells has a track record of being very dangerous indeed. It's marketed as the only indoor slide with loops, the first of its kind in America. But with this new technology comes new safety concerns that were ignored by the resort in question. In 2011, the resort was hit with a lawsuit after a teenage boy was injured while riding the Kalahari resort. The reason the lawsuit was successful was because it was proved that the Kalahari knew the ride was unsafe, but did nothing to fix it. They know this because several other people complained about the ride. If you make it to the end of this video, congratulations, and I thank you for the last dangerous slide on this list. We return once again to the infamous Action Park. Having a water park with the most injuries in the state is one thing, but what about the single water slide that has the most injuries in the entire state? That honor goes to Cannonball Falls, the most dangerous ride in the most dangerous park in New Jersey. Because of the sheer amount of people who were getting injured on this thing, the park had to shut it down in September 2015. The slide ends with a 10-foot sheer drop into a pool. 6 people were severely injured in only one season. 5 of these people all suffered the same injury, an injury to the shoulder. The company that operates the park was extremely reluctant to pay for medical treatment for any of Cannonball Falls victims. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. You guys are awesome. Have a wonderful day.